All new tonight at 5:30, workers across the state, they're happy about that minimum wage hike, but there is one group worried about how the hike could affect jobs at nonprofits. News 4's Dave Graber explains.
Kevin Horrigan of People Inc. watched with interest today Governor Andrew Cuomo's latest stump speech on the $15 minimum wage hike. He's interested because the outcome of that fight for $15 an hour could mean millions of dollars in cuts to his agency. Nonprofits across the state started to hear the calls last summer.
This is the important issue of our time.
And they grew louder when the governor issued his latest state budget, which included a priority for raising New York's minimum wage to $15 by 2021.
We are advocating for an increase in the minimum wage. Our workers do some of the toughest jobs there are imaginable.
But while People Inc. is working to bring a living wage to more than 80% of its 1,500 employees, it needs the state to pick up the difference.
The fact of the matter is, though, how are we supposed to pay those workers when they are 80% of what we do?
Here's another fact. Without help, waiting lists will grow, and services and staff, like those offered here off Delaware Avenue, could be cut.
The math just doesn't add up.
The agency said the local difference is more than $3 million this year, growing to $14 million by 2021. It's more than $270 million for nonprofits across the state.
If, in fact, it doesn't happen, there are decisions that will have to be made.
People Inc. employees, Melissa Levin and Aaron Dawes, are conflicted. They want higher wages, but not at the expense of their jobs.
It's scary. We provide a lot of services to a lot of different people, program settings, great staff, and I would hate to see any of that be jeopardized.
Our back is up against the wall. This just makes it more severe.
Well, whether those critical funds will be included in the governor's budget could be determined by the middle or end of next month. And that means the board of People Inc. will be keeping a close eye on Albany. But so will the people who depend on its services. Reporting in North Buffalo, Dave Graber, News 4.
And we know so many people depend on those services, and we are hearing from the state tonight. They didn't say much, but they said this. They sent us a statement saying, in part, we are reviewing the associated costs and remain confident there is a way to do both.